We're back for part 2. All right, so part 2, we have the ball that we made after the clay's been wedged. And we're going to make a giant pinch pot. Okay, guys, this is going to take some hand strength on your part. You're going to have to try to work your thumb in, okay, and push it down in there. Don't push it too far to the base. You actually want to leave your base pretty thick, okay? And we're going to just gently squeeze our way around. And it's going to feel like you're not doing anything as you flat finger squeeze all the way around. But little by little, it's going to get wider, okay? It's going to take time, but it's going to get wider. You can switch hands if one hand gets tired. You can even put 2 thumbs in and flat finger pinch all the way around until it gets wider and wider. I'm starting to get some cracking here. I've got my water nearby. I'm just going to hydrate it, rub some water on it, make sure that it's nice and moist. If your clay is super cracky, like all the time cracking, and it looks like it's about to crack apart, it means your clay is too dry to work with. So you need to cut it up, add water, squish it back together, and it'll be slimy, then sticky, then perfect. All right, it's getting whiter. Working up a hand sweat. All right. And I'm going to be pushing down and out on the rim because I want this to come out. Okay, I don't want it to go straight up. I want it to go out. So I'm going to start stretching the clay outward as I pinch because this is going to give me the distance. You can even push down and smear it outward. Okay, so I'm going to get in there and smear the clay outward. I want this rim to be as wide as I think I can make it while making sure it's still going to be really, really strong. Okay. Push and smear, wider, wider, wider. You can start going to the base and push and smear outward like we did with the little pinch pots. We don't want it to be super deep. We want it to be nice and wide. So push and smear outward and rotate it in your hand as you work. And we're getting wider and wider, right? It's still not there, but that's okay. We're getting wider and wider and wider. If your hands are exhausted and you need to take a break, just gently put it upside down, pat the whole thing with water, okay? Wrap it with plastic so it doesn't dry out. Go let your hands rest, okay? And then come back to it. You're starting to build hand muscles for ceramics. It takes a lot of hand muscles. Okay, so wider and wider and wider, pinching it out further and further. And now I'm going to take my hand and start to stretch that clay. The best way to stretch the clay is when it's slightly wet. So I'm going to put some water on my hands, hydrate it, and stretch that clay. We want to stretch it out as wide as we think we can go. Wider and wider and wider. All right. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Flat finger pinch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Flat finger pinch. This is going to take some time. And you can, this way I reversed my hand to put my flat fingers on the inside and my thumb on the outside. And this is helping me stretch it out wider and wider and wider. If you want a good comparison, you can always grab a bowl from your cupboard and see how big the bowl from your cupboard is. Okay. And remember, you want it to be a little bit wider than what you see because clay shrinks. Okay. Now I'm just pushing and smearing. Okay. I'm pushing and smearing, pushing and smearing. And I'm working on that inside shape. I want that inside shape to be as round and clean and smooth as possible. So pushing and smearing, pushing and smearing. Don't make it too thin, otherwise it'll fall apart. Pushing and smearing, pushing and smearing. This is going to take some time. So in the next video, I'll probably be doing a little bit more of this pushing and smearing. And then we'll talk about refining your shape and making your shape look good. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Join me back for part 3, and I'll show you how to refine this shape. Okay, so far I have kind of a lumpy, irregular pinch pot that's really, really big, but we're not done yet. We're not close yet. Okay, so store your work upside down, hydrate, wrap it, and then join me back for part 3. Friendly reminder, keep a bucket of water nearby with a damp rag so you can wipe your hands nice and clean before you touch your computer, okay? You don't want to have sticky, icky clay hands when you touch your computer. All right, I'll see you back for part 3.